YouTube, what is going on? It is Hyper.combo.comics, and I want to first and foremost say Happy New Year and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, this is the first of many contents that I'll be dropping this year on this channel. And I want to first give a big shout out to my man, Mr. Key Issues, who actually made the intro for this channel. I can't thank you enough, man. I was actually blown away when you actually showed me the intro. I was not expecting it, so much appreciated, brother. Alright, so for this video, I'm actually just gonna do a bit of an unboxing on my first 2021 mail call that I received from this Canadian retailer called Nowhere Comics. It's my first time actually purchasing from them, and I was actually thoroughly happy with the way they packaged their books, and I'll definitely be buying from them again. So without further ado, let me actually show you the books that I picked up. And just to keep in mind, these books, they're just mainly books that I'm filling for my PC, and just to cover some holes in the back issue, and just some minor spec, but nothing too major. So first off, we have Hawkeye 1. This is actually one of the first solo series that Kate Bishop's in, and we know that she's coming to the MCU, so a lot of her books have been catching some heat lately, so I figured, might as well grab this and stash it in the PC. Picked up some Miles Morales books. This is actually my second copy of this book, All New Spider-Man 11. I love this close-up cover of Miles. I'm usually a fan of black and red, so this is actually a very vibrant cover, and I picked it up because the colors popped, and yeah, it's actually a pretty popular cover actually. So I was actually happy to have it at a pretty reasonable price. Sticking with the all black and red theme, I picked up this. This is also a pretty cool cover. This one has Miles with a bloody fist. This one's also a pure cover buy, so I just grabbed it for the PC. Next up, New 52 #1. This one is the first appearance of Simon Baz, and if you've been following the HBO news, we know that there is a Green Lantern show coming for the HBO Max, and Simon Baz is reportedly one of the characters that would be featured on it. So this book has been catching some heat. It was cheap for the longest time because it was a free comic book day issue, but it's definitely not a bad issue to pick up if you could find in the wild. Next up, we got Batman 475. This one's, first off, it's a cool cover. I like Scarface as a villain. It's an interesting choice in Batman's rogue gallery. The only significance of this book is the first appearance of Renee Montoya, who basically ends up being the second question. And then we got Age of Ultron #10. This book is still in the polybag. This book features actually the first appearance of Angela in Marvel publication. Angela is a character that was first introduced in the Spawn series in issue 9, and this actually marks her debut in Marvel. Next up, we got from the What If series, What If Peter Parker Became the Punisher? This one, I just picked it up because it seemed like a cool story, and I'm digging the Spidey outfit with the Punisher logo on the front. Alright, for you 90s comic readers, you probably know this book. It is Ghost Rider #1. This is actually the first appearance of Danny Ketch as the Ghost Rider. There has been talks, with Marvel going into that horror um, realm in some of their future movies that Ghost Rider could possibly appear. And so this is not a bad book to pick up, especially when you consider that the original Ghost Rider, Johnny Blade's first appearance, is pretty expensive. This might be the next best thing. Now this was a pure cover buy. This was Spider-Man Red Sonja issue 5. This is a Michael Turner cover, and I think this actually marks the first time I actually own a Dynamite issue in my collection. Yeah, this was strictly a pure cover buy, and yeah. All right, now we got Justice Society of America #3. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. The significance of this book is it's the first cover appearance of Cyclone, who is a character that has been confirmed to make her debut in the Black Adam movie. So, something to look out for. Her first appearance actually is in JSA 1, which is a bit more expensive, but if you find this book, just know it's her first cover appearance, so if you can find it cheap, you might want to grab it. Alright, the next few books are basically some TMNT books that I picked up, because you all know that I like my TMNT comics, so I just picked these up just for the personal collection. Okay, this one, it's basically in the 80s, Solson basically did a publication where they're just doing these fun martial arts training manuals featuring the different turtles, and in this case it's Raphael showing how to use his weapon of choice, which is the sai. So I just picked that up. And then we got a How to Draw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Eastman and Laird. Again, this is just one of those fun books that I just picked up just being a Turtles collector. There's no story in it. It's just a collector's item. Then I picked up some IDW issues to kind of fill the run. We got TMNT issue 63. Cool cover with Splinter and the Foot Soldiers. TMNT 84. And then the second printing of TMNT 44. What's cool about this second printing is most of the time when IDW does a second print of their books, they usually just recolor the font or the IDW logo. And in this case, it's actually an all-new cover art, but basically it's actually one of the pages from the interior. And the significance of this issue is it's actually the death of Donatello. Now, if you've been actually following the TMNT ongoing series, you know that Donatello doesn't stay dead. But at the time, this issue was kind of a big deal because the way he died was a pretty violent death, and you kind of get the idea just by looking at this panel. And then I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends issue 1. I just picked it up because it was issue 1 of the series, and just picked it up for the collection. And then to round off my TMNT books, it's the issue number 9 of the old school Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s. This is just a pure nostalgia trip for me, so I had to pick this up, especially because it was at a very reasonable and cheap price. And then to top it off, they just threw in this freebie for me. It is Codename Ninja number 1. I have no idea what this book is about. I'll take a look at it and see what it is. But yeah, I have no clue. And also they threw in this Legend of Zelda from Free Comic Book Day, so it was a nice touch. So yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around this long to see my unboxing, and hopefully I'll be doing more contents on my channel, different content, but exploring some creative things to put on this channel. And yeah, till next time, keep collecting.